In today's video, I will be showing you how hard each wave or round in Raise the Flag, like how hard it is, and yeah, I'll be doing this. I'll be showing the plans and then zombies, and so this is how hard each level is in Raise the Flag. So let's go. If you guys want me to do as plans as well, showing how hard each zombie level is, I don't even know what it's called, wave, I don't know. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. So, the weeds. They are the easiest. The first wave, very easy, appearing as the regular weed, the pumpkin head weed, and the terracotta weed, which has the pot on its head. Now, as you can tell, up you see like a little thing with an arrow. You see bright yellow, yellow, orange, bright red, and like red. That is like the difficulty scale. Bright yellow, that's very easy. Yellow, easy. Orange, or I guess, yeah, orange, medium. Bright red, hard, and then just like the dark red or red, whatever, is very hard. So the weeds will just smack you, and if you're in an area where they can't actually get you, they will shoot at you. They only shoot like one bullet, and that's really it, like one projectile at you at a time. But weeds are easy. No one should die by weeds. As long as, well, if you're trying to do stuff, of course. Although you might die. And sunflowers. Sunflowers as well, the difficulty scale goes to easy. As with this, they have three abilities, and they have the primary weapon, the sun torch, I think it is. Haven't sunflower in a while. But the different types of sunflowers, like sunflower, vampire flower, alien flower, meadow petal, fire flower, and more. So there'll be champions as well. But with their abilities, we have sunbeam, the heal flower, and the heal beam. The heal beam, they have like this little beam that comes out of them and touches in another plant, which will heal them over time. A sunbeam, they shoot like a laser dealing damage. And then their heal flower, they have like a little pot of a little flower that drops out like mini suns to heal them. As with the sunbeam, they do attempt to drain your health. All the plants in Raise the Flag are only AI, so they won't be as strong as players and will have less health as players. Meadow petal being the one with the most amount of health. Vampire flower with the least amount of health, healing with every hit or damage that it does with its primary weapon. Now let's move on to pea shooters. Pea shooters is still at the easy on the difficulty scale. It's nearly at medium. Pea shooters come with pea shooter, fire pea, ice pea, rock pea, and I don't know why the fire pea is not moving, but law pea, agent pea, and others as well. And then with their abilities comes with the chili bean bomb, pea gatling, and also hyper. Hyper makes them run faster and jump higher, giving them a good opportunity to run away from you, run far away, and then they just shoot you with the primary weapon being the pea cannon. I don't know much about the primary weapons. Yeah. Also, in each wave there will be summoning weeds, apart from like the boss wave and the endless wave, which we'll get to in a while. Pea shooters also have the pea gatling, basically like the sunflower's sunbeam, except it's it's rapid fire. It's not like a big beam. It's like rapid fire. They stand still just like sunflower, then just spam at you. Crazy. The chili bean bomb, they throw it and on the ground, and after a couple seconds it will explode, dealing a lot of damage. When throwing the chili bean bomb, all like brown coats and all that will go to try and eat it, but they can't actually eat it and they blow up and die. But with heroes, they don't. They do not go to it, they just try to stay away from it. But next we have Cactus. Or multiple cacti, I guess. As you can tell, it like barely, I guess, like barely touches medium. So I guess it's but it's still easy. Now, their abilities have Potato Mine, the Garlic Drone, which the AIs don't really use in Rift, but that they don't use in Rift the Flag. And we have the walnuts or turnips, whatever. The potato mines are very small. If anyone steps on them, they will just blow up and probably kill them. And then the garlic drone's this little drone that is a garlic, or yeah, it's garlic. And then shoots down from above, can shoot missiles with a little corn strike. And like a little circle, dealing some damage. And then the walnuts use them to protect themselves. Cactuses or cacti, whatever, they are snipers. And with other cactus, like the regular cactus, we have Zen cactus, fire cactus, ice cactus, and as well as the other ones. Weeds also will appear in these ways, even though it's not a weed attack. I don't know why, it's just silly. Feel like, I don't know why weeds are there anyway. But next, we will move on to Chompers. Now Chompers where it actually gets to medium on the difficulty scale. Chompers, yeah, the champions will spawn like always in the apart from the boss and Weed and then Endless. That's the only round without champions. They're the only ones without champions. Like Chompers, we have the regular Chomper, Yeti Chomper, and I don't really know much about the Chompers, but Toxic Chomper, Armor Chomper being the one with the most health. Chompers have the ability Burrow, Goop, and the Spike Weed. Spike Weed they place just like a potato mine, but if you step in it, you actually get caught in it, dealing some damage. Making the Chomper to just come over and just swallow you. Chompers have biting, and if they're behind you, they can just swallow you. In their burrow, they go underground, and then they can come out and eat someone. These do not count bosses. If the Chomper cannot eat bosses, or they'll be too overpowered, so that is not the case. The Goop stuns the enemies, doing some damage as well. And then giving an opportunity for a Chomper to right from behind and then just swallow you. So Chompers you can handle. It's where it actually gets tough, it's in the middle. You need to be careful when they goop you and try and not get you. Because players will be smart, as Chompers do a lot of damage. Roses, it's still medium. Our abilities, we have Butterfly, the Time Snare, and I don't know them, but I'll just explain them. I don't really know their names, but I know the Butterfly. Butterfly, basically when they use it, this little ball thing comes at you, and if it touches you, you turn into a ghost. You can't do anything. I don't even know if it's a ball. Their next ability is that they can become immune. Like, when you try to hit them, no. They'll just become like a floating head, really. But they cannot be damaged, so if you're low and the rose is low, become immune and just finish you off. Time Snare is annoying, as it can make you be slowing. Well, I would have been slowing if it wasn't for that rose being silly. But you will be slow when you get like stuck in it, but it won't last for long. As the roses, fire rose, frost rose, and the rest of the roses, like hardy rose and all that. Now, it is probably going to be tough to get this round without turning into a goat, but if the roses be silly and miss every time they try and turn into a goat, well, you can live without being turned into a goat. And now when you defeat the roses, corn comes. When things start to get tough, as it goes into the hard section for only a second. Mob corn, party corn, just the regular one, and the others as well, like barbecue corn, and the others, like all the others. And then when you defeat them, they will use their abilities Husk Pop, the Suck Shots, and Butter Barrage. Butter Barrage, they throw like a hot potato, and then around that hot potato comes like explosive butter that will explode. Suck Shot is like, I think that's what it's called, but it shoots out two corn that explode, like the Foot Soldier's like rocket ability. Well, that goes like two. And it looks like corn is where I actually first died, which was exciting. Yeah, because when you die, you need a character that is fast enough to get there before they actually take it over. So I have guys like Super Brains and Imp pretty fast as well. Maybe the Foot Soldiers if you have like certain abilities as well. But Corn Husk Pop ability, they jump in the air shooting down at you. The thing is, they're that fast that when they're in the air, you cannot shoot. You probably can't even hit them. And they'll be damaging you, and you can't damage them when they're up there. Thing is, they don't go that far, depending. They can't go like across the map or something. But the corn is when things start to get tough, so I advise get a good powder for these waves. You're gonna need it. Syntrons, the wave before the boss. When it's hard. The difficulty is hard with Toxic Syntron, Iron Ball, and Frozen Syntron, and loads of the other Syntrons that are there. Their abilities contain the EM Peach, their shield, and the ball form. The ball form makes it basically in the ball form they can move faster, they can roll you over with one of their abilities as the ball, and there's also ability when they're in the ball form that makes them go faster in the ball. So it's a good way for them to come at you or charge at you and then just like run away from you. So, and then they have the EMP it will stun you. Just like the Rose's Time Snare, it basically stuns you. And if you have like Frozen Syntron, he stuns you and then he freezes you. And then freezes you. That's like double the stun. If Frozen Syntron stuns you with the EMP, keeps shooting you until you turn frozen. You probably be dead if it was not an AI, because AIs I don't think would be that smart. And then they have their shield, which will protect them from damage. The shield will block all attacks, but the shields have a certain amount of health as well. Not as much health as probably the Syntrons do. The shield doesn't tell you how much health it has, so we don't know. But I don't think it's the same health as the Syntron itself. But like, you can bully people as Frozen Syntron, you and your friends. If you one stuns, freezes, and then your other friend stuns, and then you freeze them again and again, and it's just going to be annoying for some players. And then here's where things get crazy. Bosses. Not very hard yet. Boss wave is where it's a mixture between all of them, apart from the weeds. Roses, chompers, corns, peaches, cactus, sunflowers, and the rest are all going to be after you. With the bosses contained Super Bean, Big Stump, Sunflower Queen, and Super Bean. I think I already said. Yeah, Gagatorture. I already said Super Bean. Big Stump slamming you, charging at you as well. With Gagatorture shooting you with his Gatling guns, making you go on fire, and Sunflower Queen using her sunbeam like other sunflowers, summoning 3 sunflowers when she's nearly dead to heal herself. Super Bean teleporting, has a shield, and shoots you with lasers. So if you have a good character, you can survive. And thing is, you'll have the other plants to worry about, because with them using their stunning abilities, and then you have Big Stun coming to slam you when you're stunned. And then, yeah, things start to get crazy, but when you get there, you do. Now here's where you have to give up. You can't beat this. Here is where the endless wave comes in, and it is very hard. Endless wave is unbeatable. It's basically the boss wave, but never ends. So, good luck having that. Like, if you can easily stay here for a while, but if you want to stay here for a while, desperately need friends. This is tough. Like, you're gonna have literally an endless plants after you, so there's not really much you can do. If you have Dr. Heals, yeah, use them, they'll actually help. Same with scientists and powders good like toxic rooms. He can help. But you can do this for as long as you want. Basically, it depends if they can't kill you or not. But you probably will die eventually and keep dying until they do take it over. Because they will keep coming in. So you have to complete this endless wave, which you can't do. That's why it's endless. Endless means it never ends. You can stay here for a while, but eventually they will take it over. So, if you guys want to stay for a long time, I advise bringing friends. I'll make sure you have a lot of Dr. Heals and boss with you if you don't have friends. If you want to try and bring it back, the flag up, you have to kill every enemy that goes into your, the circle, if you want to take it back, like I'm trying to do here. Because if there's another plant, you cannot take it over. Big Stump will be a problem, and he will charge at you, and then, yeah. So endless waves, I don't think it will work out to you. It'll get to that point that, yeah, you have nothing to do. try and take it over, but the thing is, they keep trying to come in, and then more come, and then they come in. So you can't really take the flag back in. So that's why my best is to kill every enemy that is in the circle. Super Brains will be good because he's a melee. And he also has a lot of health. VMAX will be good as well, but you will eventually die. And they will take it over. It will be hard, as you can tell. It is very hard in the difficulty scale. But every once in a while, you will get money because you survived a while, so I think the game is a bit nice for you. And then when you're like, nah, I'm done, just let them take it over. As you can probably tell that you won't do it, and I miss money. Well, that is it. The difficulty on all the ways or levels of Raise the Flag. So that's how it is. Yeah, Endless Wave is tough. If you have the right characters, you will be able to do the Raise the Flag. But I'm gonna end it here. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get this video to 3 likes if you guys can. I know you can do it. Hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. And if you want me to do it as planned soon, how hard each zombie level is, just comment. Yeah, just comment. I want to see it because I want to know. But if you guys want that, yeah, I will do it. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out.